That was, like one of my nieces,
Yeah.
or one of the guys I grew up with, his daughter. She considered him like her uncle. She talks a lot of smack, and I was like, why do you talk a lot of smack? She goes, well, all you do is the same thing. I said, well, at least I'm doing something.
Well, she's just not interested.
No. She likes to talk smack because she's a real negative person.
She hates herself.
Yeah, she does. She hates herself pretty bad. She was like, and then she got pregnant, and she was hoping that the baby would kill her. And I was like, no, you ain't gonna get off that easy. And when I would say stuff like that, she'd get all mad, and I was like, well, it's the truth. You're not gonna get off that easy. What, you're gonna have a baby and then bum it off to someone else so that you can die and not have to deal with your pain anymore? Things happen for a reason.
30 seconds. We got kettlebell swings. I'm listening.
So,
We're working out together.
yeah.
Kettlebell swings. 30 seconds. Got the timer going.
Okay.
Not too crazy. Then we're running.
Oh, running? I don't have my running shoes on.
Those are running shoes. We'll go for a mile.
Okay. These are really bad.
No excuses, Chris.
No excuse. No excuse at all. Seriously, these are really old. They got holes in them and stuff.
No, Jesus wore. Don't lie. Don't you hate that?
He wore barefoot.
Sandals. All right. So it doesn't matter. Go for it. But yeah, you're right, man. Like you don't need that dead weight. What's it doing for you? Nothing. So if you have 0 friends on
It's
social
stressing me out.
Exactly. So if you have 0 friends on social media, what's your life like? It's the same, right? That's it. And every time you scroll down the newsfeed, you see all that stuff you don't like, it makes you feel this type of way. So you got to delete that stuff. You gotta cleanse everything, subconsciously cleanse. All right, switch. So look at this. We're more efficient. Look at that. We got the tape. I'm about to stop. Look, we're on YouTube right now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
See, there's the screen. That's what we look like.
Okay.
So whatever that is showing is what we look like online right now.
I've come to realize that I need you.
You don't need me. That's what I wanted to prove to you. That's why I didn't come. That's why I didn't let you work out later with me, because I don't want you to need me. My point of being a coach is for you to do this by yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? As much as possible. Even though I like having clients and stuff, it's not my job to make you feel like a certain way.
It's my job.
It's your job. So, like, my coaching is so that you feel independent to be like I should just be a life coach too. Like, to be, to not let negative stuff get to you. And to keep going.
I am letting this get to me. I'm letting all this stupid shit get to me. And not
Everybody, it's not just you. My news feed's like that. I'm like that. But the one thing I have to advantage is I don't have to be at work 8 hours straight a day. So that's one thing that's like, my job lets me be a little free. That's why I didn't like doing maintenance. It kept me there all day around people I really didn't care for. I mean, I liked them, but it wasn't really my cup of tea. That's why I don't like 9-to-5 jobs, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do to get money. That's what you're there for. Don't look at it as them being your friends. Look at it as they need you paid. Better use more.
Well, my journeyman,
Better use more. Your journeyman, what?
my journeyman is really good. He helps me out a lot.
Yeah, and that's what and you got that book, right?
I got the book.
That's why. Did you tell everybody?
No, I didn't tell anybody.
Oh, they probably sense it. Then you use a little more. There you go. Rest with your hips. Use your arms.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, what he did was he says, you need to learn the definitions first. So here's the old book that gives you all the definitions. He goes, once you learn the definitions, then you go into procedures, and those procedures never change. He goes, the only reason why you need the new book is to keep up with the new laws that come up.
Yeah.
Okay, when you wire a house,
So you got the old book, right?
I have the old book.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can use old books. It's just the new one has to do updated stuff, like a little bit of stuff usually.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So he gave me an old book that has definitions, and I've been reading. And some other things I've been reading the definitions, and I've been forgetting. It's really hard for me to read.
Why you think about remembering? Like how you learn is you need to watch YouTube videos of how to learn. Like that's what I watch a lot of. Look up YouTube videos how to learn faster, how to be more efficient. So you got to cut out. Your brain's like a muscle. You know that, right? So if you look at it like your brain as a muscle, you have to treat it right. So that means you really got to eat right, and you really got to like not. That's why I went on my phone cleanse. That's why I've been kind of ghost, because I haven't been on my phone that much.
Look up YouTube videos to
how to learn, like how to learn better, or how to make your learning sessions better. Studying sessions. You know, cutting off your social media is really good because it takes your brain 7 seconds to or 7 minutes. If every time you look at your phone, it takes your brain 7 minutes to get readjusted back every time you look at it. That's why I went on a phone cleanse.
Oh, okay.
So if you're looking at your phone 16 times a day, 16 times 7 is how many minutes of your day you're wasting.
16 times 7?
A lot, right?
That's a whole lot.
So, and then that's not even including the study time. So if you take 7 minutes to get refocused from already time you add up from scrolling, you're not getting shit done.
Oh, no. My problem is definitions. When it comes to words,
Yeah.
I have to stop, look up the word.
Well, if you memorize it, it's gonna take, like, I get what he's saying, but you should just read through the book and a word that you don't memorize, highlight it, and then go learn it, and then come back to that page, because then you're getting through the book too. But if you learn all the definitions, it's gonna take you, you're never gonna learn all the definitions.
Yeah.
The dictionary is a tool, just like your guidebooks at work for maintenance are tools. Think of a book that you're studying as a tool. I think the way that we look at it is that we have to read all chapters. Can I do this too? I'm learning this too. As you learn how to study for stuff, you don't learn like that because you won't remember. Your brain's not. You can only remember so much. So you have to teach yourself it by reading like a section, then reteach yourself what you just read, and that's how you learn it, and then you practice it without looking at the book. Okay. But like memorizing the whole list of definitions, you're never gonna know all the words.
Okay.
You never will. I don't know if that dude will argue with me, but it depends how many definitions. If it's over like 3 pages or something crazy, like a dictionary, you're not gonna memorize that shit.
No. Each sentence or each definition has some words that I'm not really.
But how many definitions?
Like
a few pages?
It's like maybe 10. So far it's just
10
like
pages?
No, it's like 10 words, 10, 12 words.
12. Okay, if it's that small, then yes, memorize those. If it's a small list, but I'm saying like in my book, the definitions, I mean, it's like a few, like the back of the book.
Here's one of the words, counterproductive.
See, this is how you learn. This is what you gotta do. You gotta read that book, and then you gotta go teach somebody. This is why I do YouTube videos, you know? So I make Instagram posts. You know, you gotta, to really learn something, you have to be able to teach it to somebody. So yeah, read the section.
How many?
You gotta do 12.
I missed this. I gotta figure out how to get this. done.
Yeah, I think people sense that. They can feel it. Like some people can have like good, they have good like sense. Even if you don't talk about what you're gonna do, they can sense you're gonna do something great. So they try to fuck you up.
Yeah, I have noticed that. With certain people that I work with, and I don't hang around with them. And then
They feel like a glow. Like some people have a really good sense on like who's going good. Like they're like just like they feel like they really they don't have any they feel like they're not ever gonna get to their full potential. And that's what it is. And they probably won't. If you keep wasting your time on other people, you won't.
Yeah, I know. There's one that has this really bad negative energy. Every day, he always has this really bad negative energy. And he gets pissed off at me because I always blow him off.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't, he'll start saying some stuff and then I'll just get up and leave. And then he'll come back, you know how like those girls were, when they were trying to talk to us and they said something to us and we just blew them off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, what, you gay or something like that?
Yeah.
He does shit like that. And I'm like, and I just look at him, I smile, I look at him, turn around and smile. And I'm like, I just laugh.
You never know if people got fucked up going on, you know? Because you gotta think about it. Look at it this way. There's people who got like convictions on the record and stuff, and whatever you're doing is like the best thing you probably could do, you know? And you don't have any convictions, right? You got good credit, right? And you got some money, you got a job. They see that as a real big threat.
Yeah, they do. A lot of people do see that as a big threat.
And
Or like one person says, well, you're white. I says, I'm not white. I'm Mexican.
you're like, damn right. You just sit down in their face like, damn right, I'm white.
You know
Make
what
it
I mean?
matter. Make it matter. That's why rappers flex, and I was doing that, but it's not good to do that. So, like, if you see on my page, it's like, for a minute, I was like, trying to like flex on people, like, to get it back to them, but you're still bringing negative energy to yourself, so don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't make it matter, because there's no point. You just gotta, that's why you delete people. But you can't go quit work, right?
Can't quit work
So you
because
just gotta
I
just
just got to deal with their
you
ass.
just gotta close off until you get to your next move. Because it's easier, it's funner thinking like, okay, the only problem I really got is avoiding you saying something mean to me. Because in the future, I'm gonna have like my cert, I'm gonna be making more money, I'll have a new house, because I'm gonna get better. And you're still gonna be here because you keep focusing on me and not what you need to be doing. Which one do you want? You can't have it all, Chris. It's not, there's no smooth sailing. Like, that's what I'm learning. There's no step where it's like, all right, this is perfect life. It's not existent. This gets,
We're never gonna have a perfect life.
yeah, you just learn how to deal with it. And how I'm dealing with it right now, I've been running. Like, running, for me, it makes me feel like I just get away. I get away. Because you really understand that we're all in competition mostly in this world, and everybody pretty much isn't your friend.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And you just gotta have faith and trust a few people, and that's all you really need. Yeah, during my week though, I want to do 4 in the morning because I just want to get stuff done. So like, don't take it personal. I think a couple of my other clients were too. Like they're like, we're trying to be your friend, and people don't get it. But you will. Once you get to that level, you get that cert, and you start, and then you go back and you get a degree, and you go back and you start running your own business. You understand how much time in the day is important to a person.
Oh no, 4 in the morning wasn't a problem with me. It's just okay. I set myself to go to bed. I've gotten in the habit of going to bed and going to sleep at a certain time, and that was good. That was really helping me out. What's up?
Oh, you're back.
Oh, I had to scratch.
Oh,
No, that was a scratch on my back. Got an itch.
we did 3, right?
Yeah, we did 3.
Okay.
But I can do that. I can do that with my back
Sure.
because my lower back is kind of bothering me. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Got 10 to 12.
I don't know. I wasn't focused.
Oh,
I was working on my back.
goblet squats. Holding the, or let's do 5 or 10.
Is it 10?
Yeah, you understand, like when you start running, like you're like really start running your business and stuff, you understand how you become like a little bit of an asshole with people and how you disperse your time. Because people, this is another advice I got. I was watching the video. If you give people shit for free, they won't respect it. They won't. Even your time, even your joy. They just take it for granted until you're gone. They're like, what the fuck happened?
Yep.
So,
That was 10.
but it's funny because you got to just detach. That's the word.
Detach.
Detach yourself from the situation when you're in it. That's the good skill I have. That's why I always look aloof most of the time in my life. Because most of the people I can look at you in the face and you can talk to me, and I know that you don't mean anything what you say. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Because you gotta think, alright, people are on way different wavelengths, right? So you over here focusing on the cert I gotta get. They could be going out drinking. You know how your brain is after you drink. You come into work, you ain't really there. They could be smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, especially if you're on weed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the drug test that you got, do they?
They do.
Okay, so then, but you never know, like the girl that I
But a lot of people freak out because they give these guys, okay, next week, we're on drug testing.
Yeah, and then they go get their shit, right?
And then they go try to get themselves cleaned up.
Yeah,
so
and
that they
people
can.
who do weed, I know for a fact, their brain wave is on a total different frequency. Like I don't smoke, I don't drink, none of that shit. I'm on a high ass frequency. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people I'm not gonna connect with.
Yeah, there's a lot of people I'm not connecting with.
Like like you're like one of my best friends, but you know who the new best friend, that Kelly chick, she's like way up there. Because she doesn't do none of that shit. Like none of that shit. And it's like such a different energy. That's what I'm saying. I haven't met a person like that kind of like match me like that. Like you know what I'm saying? And that's like there's people who like do like the drugs and weed, which is fine, and they're high thinkers too, but it's a different wavelength of how they think. And they may think you're being white, or you're doing it to like get rid of people like them. It's like a threat to them, but it's really not. You just don't want to. I don't want to do it. I don't care if you do it, but it doesn't make me. You just don't see. I worked out 3 times yesterday. You think I can smoke weed?
You worked out 3 times yesterday?
Yes, I worked out 4 in the morning. I did a live stream 4 in the morning, and then I did a core training series in the middle of the day, and I didn't post it because, like I said, people probably think I stopped working out. I just didn't post it because they don't appreciate it anyways. And then I went on a 2-mile run in the middle of the day. You think I could do that smoking drink?
No, you can't.
You would be fucking recovering, right?
Mm-hmm.
So people who don't live that active lifestyle do not understand how much energy and consumption of stuff you can't do, like, and have energy to perform. Like they don't do that, so they won't even, they couldn't even take their ass to the gym one time. So what am I gonna do wasting my energy trying to make them change their mind? Like, So like I said, like whatever you're doing, you got all that money together, you've been working, they haven't even took the first step. So what are you like wasting your energy for? They're just not there. And it's all right, because if you waste your time worrying about them, you're gonna die. And you're gonna die trying to impress like who?
Nobody.
Exactly. And then they get mad if you say that to them. Because it's the truth. You're being a shitbag, or you're being a dirtbag in the military. You're not shit. So, and then when you prove it to them by keep doing your positive actions, they get really fucking mad. And you know what they have that you have? The same time. We all have the same time, Chris.
It's just how we use it.
It's a game. That's what I'm learning.
It's how we use it to make it.
But yeah, I just love this though. I like it because the first time I started Instagram, I had a lot of supporters, I'm not gonna lie, like that for people I grew up with. But the thing is, they're trying to get that hookup. Like they looked at me funny when I charged them. That's disrespect. You're saying that whatever I offer you is not worth money. That's what you're saying to me. When I give you my price and you're like, it's like you going into Walmart and just being like, fuck that, like, it's too high. I know my value. I'm not going to go lower. And if I don't need you around me to do that, there's 7 billion people in the world.
Yeah.
Think of 7 billion people, and there's like 30 people at your job. The fuck? Like, fuck y'all. Like, fuck you. Like, you have to learn this. Fuck you. Like, say this, Chris, like, in your head.
Fuck you.
Yeah, like, you don't have to say it to their face, but you just have to, like, when you're studying, and this person's bugging you, like, fuck them. I'm gonna do this because this is my life and my time. Like, you're like a 3-year-old right now.
Mm-hmm.
Being like a little kid. That's how I look at it. I don't care if I have no friends or what. You don't need that many friends. Like I said, if you locked down by a wife or a girlfriend, you gotta make her happy. That's time. It's a responsibility. You got kids, responsibility. Just fine. but this is not your life right now.
Yeah.
You get all this freedom time. And one thing that'll get into you is if you don't take care of your body. It makes you weaker to deal with it in your mind. So you gotta make sure you come first. Yeah, and all these people are lost. Not really, but a lot of people are. And it's very rare that you have a chance in your life. Like, I get in tears. This is rare. I have what? This is rare in life. We have our freedom. What do we have to do? What do we have to do?
Die.
Go to work, right?
Fine.
Go to work, you make some money, go home.
Pay taxes and die.
Other people got what? They got like either they live with their parents, their mom or something, or they don't have their own space. Like I get into tears. Like I got another camera yesterday. Selling my old one.
What was that?
I got another camera yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm selling my old one. But I got into tears because you know what I started with? Like a broken ass iPhone.
You have nothing.
Pretty much divorce started with a broken ass iPhone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's nobody there then, really. And they made fun of me, right? And they watched me to like get a like kick out their day. And as I started getting better, they don't watch me and I blocked them. That's how time changes, right? And then I'll show you what I got yesterday. I'm not saying you should look like this, because this is lonely. But
It's hard. It's really hard.
hey, buddy. Got my article. You know what I'm saying? Like, not only do I have my degree on my wall and all my certifications, and I got a magazine article.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You did get that.
So they double matched yesterday. This is my page in that article.
Oh wow.
So it's a digital magazine, but that's the actual page. And look, you're in there.
I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. Oh yeah, I am in there.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you think I seen all this? Like, if I just had I felt in my gut a way to go. Do you think I like thought all this like, okay, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna be in this and this is gonna happen. I'm gonna pay here and then I'm gonna cut out my job. I'm gonna get unemployment. I'm gonna get all this money and then I'm gonna get more money somehow. Do you think I planned any of this shit out? And then my car was gonna break down. They're using your car. You know what I'm saying? Do you think I planned that shit out?
No, things happen for a reason. Things happen for a reason. But I ain't gonna lie
When
to
we
you.
get one more check, I got a down payment for a car. I'm still gonna use yours. You know why?
What was that?
Because I want to save up more money.
Yeah.
But you know, do you think I see all this happening? So, you know what changed though? Like, I started working all on myself and not other people. Just
So-
saying. Just saying. It's a proven, like I say, like for me, it works. Me, I help people. Yes, I do. Like by posting videos that they don't appreciate, by not liking, giving them information that they don't appreciate. But the thing is, I benefit more than we do as we work on ourselves. Because you get more around you because you're more valuable to the world. And I don't know if you know about like manifestation and stuff, but if you give like to yourself, the world gives back to you. It's not the other way around. Like, you know, I say you're giving yourself for no reason. So it's really manifestation. You give to yourself, the world gives back to you. And that's like a thing that people don't understand. They think it's selfish, but it's really the right way to do it. You're like giving to yourself is through the Lord. Like, you know what I'm saying? Giving your faith or whatever God you pray to.
Mhm.
Give to yourself. Give to yourself. Give yourself the information. give it to yourself. Because if you don't have it, how can you give it to somebody else? Like, you get what I'm saying?
You gotta take care. You gotta fix yourself first before you change the world. You gotta change
So I ain't
yourself.
gonna be able to coach people. You know how much time I spend on myself? Like, I through these experiences, like, I have depression too, and I deal through, like, everybody doesn't like me, but I have to, like, work on it myself. The more that I work on myself, I'm able to work with other people. If I never go through it, then how can I help somebody go through it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not, they won't believe me. I'm not authentic. I can only teach you something that I've kind of, like,
Yeah.
gone through. And, like, the hatred and, you know, if you look at the word, you really believe in Jesus, and that's just, like, you understand that people were really nasty to him. And he was just saying, like, the truth of the Spirit of the Lord is real. And they were really, the whole book is about everybody being threatened about the truth. The whole book. That's why he was killed. You know?
Yeah.
They threw rocks at him, spit on him, hung him, like.
And it wasn't until that when he actually died, they actually saw
There you go.
everything,
There you go.
and it was way too late.
So, you know, you don't even want to, like, they hated on Jesus, bro. But you know what? I'm not saying that you should follow Christianity because that's what people hate and you push your religion on other people. I'm just saying have some kind of faith in religion that you fall into because that's what they all talk about.
Have some spirituality.
Yeah, there's some kind of afterlife that if you give to this world, you treat the spirit right and you give the spirit to the world, no matter what your effort is, if it's a fail or a good or a loss, it gives back to you. Because believe me, like, I mess up all the fucking time. And, like, even now, me running, I'm getting weak. Like, my strength isn't there anymore. I've lost something that I had to get something else.
Mm-hmm.
So God right now is telling me to let loose of things. That's why I believe these people. He's telling me to let loose of things and to go in a different direction. I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why that? Because you can do it all the time.
And that's the thing. Like, my upper body strength is gone.
Really?
Yeah, because I've been barbell trained for like 3 months now. Oh.
You're my knee.
But you know what I got better at?
What?
My endurance. You'll probably go run later. It's kind of getting hot. I'm gonna split it up in 2 workouts if you want to come later. Sweet. What are you doing after this?
I don't know.
You wanna go get brunch?
Yeah, that's your brunch.
There's this place that I went to. That's where I met that girl. I went last week. See, I went and got this off. I've been doing shit off the camera. Because people, I just don't feel like they're appreciating it. So, like I said, somebody gave me advice and I'll do it online. Like, if you give somebody something for free, they're really not going to appreciate it. So I've been giving a lot of free information. People don't look at it as value because it's free. It's me. I put a price on it, they'll look at it, they won't like it, but they know it's like, you can't just get over them. It's like, you can go to a store a million times, not buy nothing, but you know it's still there for that price. Somebody's going to walk there one day and buy it. You know, like you see a car is too expensive. Somebody's going to buy that expensive ass car. It may not be you.
Well, one day
Somebody will. And if it's not there at all, though,
then it wasn't meant to be.
exactly. Like, you may take a free car, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like really cheap, you're like, right?
Yeah, I have to be careful with that.
Right? So when you go into business and you start your business and you're selling stuff, you're like, I'm doing it low. People are like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Some reason when you pay more money for something, for me, it's like, oh, I'm getting a better price for this.
You know, I had a couple of people question me about my prices, and I was like, what?
What do you charge?
Well, I've noticed that some people are doing 120 for a ceiling fan.
Do what you feel you can do.
Yeah.
What I learned, this lady's trying to talk business to me yesterday, which is fine. She's talking about Walmart. She's like, you need to sell more than one thing, which is right. Walmart's cheap, right?
Uh-huh.
What is Walmart? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People still look at it another way. Charge high. Charge what you think, because people will buy it. It's just not people you're around.
Mm-hmm.
You know? There's billionaires in the world. They can afford it.
Yeah.
Sell to them. They pay for stuff. Maybe rare, may wait longer, but you'll benefit more.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like Paul's ribs.
Huh?
Those are Paul's ribs. Those are hard. That's my business model. This is on camera. That's how I think about business. This is why I charge like $88. You may not have a lot of buyers up front, but in the long run, when you get that one sale, it'll last you a long time. You know? That's why you just gotta work other places. Build up money there. Cool. You mind taking this one?
What's that?
You mind taking this one? But that's my model. Like, how the lady was arguing with me, she's talking about Walmart and like the prices and whatever. And she's going off a large scale. So, you know, my Patreon's $5. So that's my like large scale. I want a whole bunch of people to sign up for that because it's $5. I want them to make a profit. I gotta get a lot of people. That's like Walmart. They got a lot of shit for cheap, but they got a zillion people shopping in a million stores. When you're a specialty shop, what's your prices?
They're a little bit higher
Why?
because they're specialty items.
And they what? Spend more time on each item. It's not gonna fall apart in 5 seconds. That's why I charge high. My shit's, I got a lot of knowledge, I feel. I got a lot of value. I'm gonna give you way more than you go into 24-hour fitness. Selling myself on camera. But no, I'm just really talking like today. I don't ever talk about how I do things, and people are like, you need to lower your prices, bro. I lower my prices to people, then what's that? Like, I just feel like that's devaluing my service. I'd rather go work somewhere else and do something else for money and not sell my service for cheaper if I can't sell it. You might, that's like selling your soul.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I can work at other places for my bills. And then like this, like you said, you're doing it already. You started your electric company and you may not have a lot of buyers and people might not pay right now, but it will add up over time. Your experience will get better, then your prices will go up.
Yes.
Then people will see it, and then you'll get a good buyer. I think people sell really expensive homes. They don't have a bunch of people buying it. This one dude who has $1 zillion, like, all right, I want the house now. That's how you gotta look at yourself. You gotta just wait it out. That's how I'm going on mine. You don't have to do the same business model, but that's how I'm gonna go about
Oh,
mine.
no, I'm doing that. I'm doing that.
I want high earning people to pay for my service. That's it. I don't want low class people, or not low class people, but low earning people to pay for it because they're just gonna devalue it anyways. They're not gonna be happy anyways. It's kind of like, I feel like if you have less, it's for a reason. What you have is kind of an indication of yourself. This is a hurtful truth. There's something you're lacking why you're not with those higher end people. Like I said, manifestation. Work on yourself, you get higher things. There's only 10% of people that are like the owners, right, of the world. They do something different than the rest of us. This is my opinion. So I've been thinking like that, and you know, I want other people to think like that. But yeah, if you don't want to go pay for hers, I'll definitely make your logo. Because that's a business I want to start too.
Okay.
So me good at my graphic designs. I'll show you my new videos I made. I've been showing you mine. I've been secretive. But
No, you tell me about it. You just haven't shown me anything. Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
3, 2, 1. There you go.
You don't have to hold it.
Oh, you don't?
It's recording.
It's recording.
Alright. Yay. Okay, I got this shit in my head. That's it. And we're done. This last one.
Okay.
But everybody's a different business model, you know? You can do small scale and you make $1 million too. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, like you can sell stuff for cheap, but a bunch of it and still make $1 billion. It's a different way to do it. Does that make sense? People don't look at it both ways though. They only see like,
They only see one way.
yeah, you can do both.
You ready?
Yep. And this is why I didn't have this is why I wanted to tell my lady, but she didn't want to listen to me. I have 2 different platforms for 2 different reasons. You know?
There you go.
Like my website, I sell high prices, right? But on my Patreon it's cheap because on my Patreon I want a whole bunch of subscribers. And I want to like get people who have less money on that one, right? And on my website, I want people who have more money to purchase from that one. It'll suck, right?
Hell yeah.
Can you record mine one more time?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm learning to do, like, it was good, right?
You in a rush?
But yeah, I mean, I don't want people to, I don't like to take time, like I said, the reason I don't explain myself sometimes through messaging, it takes time out my day.
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying?
I understand.
If every person asks you a question, you go through a whole paragraph explanation through a text message or a conversation, how much time is that wasted? Because I don't know how you're going to respond to that conversation. For one, I don't know how long the conversation is going to last. So if you learn when you run your business, right, that's why people who are really high up there will never give you an ounce of their time without you paying them. Like they have a little office session and they don't give none of their time away without you paying them a lot of money because they know that that time they give you is going to be wasted on other shit they could be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows if you're going to take that advice?
Uh-huh.
They want to know for certain that this person's serious. So I'm learning that by trial and error. I'm seeing that by being around people who have a lot of things, and I watch people who have a lot of things and how they move. They don't give people their time for free. They have big gatherings of people. They give speeches before groups of people. They charge people money. So they're not the black person for doing it, but white people have been doing it all the time. How do you think they have a whole fucking college? They charge you a zillion bucks to go learn at their institution, right? It's the same shit for you running your business. You charge people for your knowledge, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, you can do the same thing, you know? But people will call you white. You know why? Because they get manipulated by white people to do the same shit that you want to do. But if you do it because you're not white, you get made fun of.
Yep.
If you call yourself great, if you're not white, you get made fun of. How do you think I feel as a black person? People not liking me when I want to be great. So you gotta fight that. Jay said it. They hate you when you come in the game. Jay-Z said this. They hate you when you come in the game. Then they want to be like you when they see you win. One of my best friends who gave me so much shit, talked so much shit about me, he's the only one who followed me on Twitter today. It's so funny. I love her. See, like this, like these people like a little bit this, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, let me actually save this one. That was a good shot you got too. C&M Electronics, right?
CMC.
CMC.
Maintenance.
Dude, if I don't do this fitness shit, I'm gonna promote people. I'm gonna run my damn mouth, like on camera. I can ignore people and not give them. I can get eggs thrown at me on camera and still keep talking.
Oh yeah.
You know, me not getting a like is like me going on stage. Me not getting a like on a post is like me going on stage. And is it recorded?
Not yet.
Go for it.
Ready.
Is it recorded?
It's recording.
Okay. Thanks. I just want to get that video. Send it safe. You want to do another one? You're like, I'm done.
No, my arms. I can do it again. I'll do another one. My arms just. I don't think I can do 10, but I'll push it.
Yeah, do a couple so I can post it.
Okay.
Damn it. I'll need to delete something real quick. Cool. That's remember I said why I put the camera up to that? Because like these take memory
Yeah.
and you do so much work that's why I'm moving to YouTube. So people think I'm trying to be like Hollywood, but no, through Instagram you can't post that much on Instagram. Like if you do it, people get annoyed, right?
Yeah, they
Remember how long my stories were? Like they're gonna be maybe long still, but I still have more content on my other page. Like I have so much content, I have to put a platform that can handle all of it. YouTube can.
YouTube can handle that?
Yeah, like I can make long ass videos. Like this video is how long?
I don't know, what, 30, 45 minutes?
Exactly. You can do like hour-long, 2-hour-long videos on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
On Instagram, it's only a snippet.
Yeah,
So I was
they
able to
only
say a
do
whole lot, but I didn't have the equipment. Nah, I do. I didn't have I have all the equipment, I have all the lighting, I got all the setup, I got the 2 gyms, I got a gym down there, I work at places, I have the clients. I didn't have that when I started. You need all that to make a YouTube page. People want to see some shit. They don't want to just see you like taking a selfie of yourself on the couch. You gotta have shit.
All right. Ready?
Yep. Go for it.
Oh, you don't help me out with this?
Oh yeah, my bad. Do you ever look up who are the richest people in the world?
No, I haven't.
Look it up. They're all white and one Asian.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
There's no Hispanic people.
Ready?
Go for it.
I'm done.
Cool, you wanna go down there?
Huh?
You gonna go down there and get brunch?
Yeah, that's too much.
Oh yeah, let me see, watch this. And now I'll post to my live. So